morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world. Welcome to this episode of the Pre-Market Show. Remember that nothing that is said during this show should be construed as investment advice. You're responsible for your own investment decisions. Please consult with a financial advisor before making any decisions based on topics mentioned in this show. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Welcome, one and all, to the Pre-Market Show. Andrew, how are you doing today, man?
Yeah,
how's everything going?
Yeah, I'm good. So, yeah, what's going on, chat? Happy Friday. Here we are, live trading with CTI. And
Yes.
it's been a really good week. It's been an unusual week considering it's OPEX this week. And for myself, everything's gone to plan. So we're green for the week, which normally can be about 50-50 with the options expiration. So, yeah, pretty happy with the week, hoping to finish on a high today. So I know there'll be some people in the chat asking what option expiration is, Mandela. So I don't know if you want to tell us again.
Yeah, I can tell you again. Why not? So very quickly, options expiration is basically when you will get a large amount of options contracts expiring. And you can actually Google it if you're interested. The best thing to Google would probably be, well, you could do ChatGPT as well. But you look for options expiration calendar, and then it will give you something like this. And then you can see what days options expire. The main ones that we look for are at the third Friday of every month. And of course, this is gonna play off. So yeah, the third Friday of every month, which happens to be today. You'll get a large number of options expirations or options expiring. And basically that means price action can be a little bit unpredictable. You can find a lot more choppy days happen on options expiration week. And then next week, usually things go back to normal.
Yeah, and just from my experience it's definitely choppy and the trading plan doesn't go to plan, right? So, the both of us trade the opening range breakout, and it can be a little bit hit and miss on that week for certain days, especially towards the end of the week, potentially Thursday and Friday. But yesterday just everything went to plan. So I was actually watching you on CTI yesterday. You took a great long position on the S&P trading the opening range breakout. So congratulations, and a good show as well.
I'm sure you did.
It.
I'm sure you did as well. I'm sure you did. You did a long trade on SPX as well. That would be my guess.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we done all right. So yeah, we've had a great week. So we're waiting for the open. We got about 10 minutes to go. So I'm just looking at the chart. So what I've done this week is I've actually tried to get the monitors a bit closer together because I was just mindful last week. I was giving myself a bit of a strain injury, back and forth the chat. So hopefully it will be a bit better this week. But let's just have a quick look into the chart. Who have we got? So we've got Adi or Aid. Let's go CTI. We got General Mutala. We got Deshi. We got who else we got? And that's it for now. So yeah, we've got a few viewing over on CTI and Signature FX. We got a couple watching with us. So to the Signature FX crowd, drop some comments in the chat and let's see who's watching and let's see what everyone is trading today.
Yeah, I'm gonna send a reminder to our community, Andrew. I've been slacking a little bit today, just reminding everybody to join. But it's good to have a community of people, and I know people will come and go, and you do a really good job of engaging the chat. So thank you for that.
Yeah, no, really appreciate the chat. It just really helps the show along, gives us something to talk about. And yeah, once you've done your update, I think we need to pull up the gold chart. I'm waiting for the chat to say, look at gold. So when you're ready, let's
let's do that. Gold. I'm gonna send an update. Do you want to let people know anything about crypto? Because we did want to highlight crypto as well. We can come to that later if you like.
Yeah, so yeah, crypto's doing well. Obviously, we had that the announcement from the White House. I don't think XRP was listed, which was a bit disappointing, but XRP's been doing really well. It's around about $3.50 when I checked this morning. Can it keep that momentum? Highly doubtful. I potentially could be seeing a pullback in crypto for sure. But on to the next steps. But with myself, I'll be probably monitoring XRP a little bit more closely just to see where that can roll out. And I think what we said last week about Bitcoin, it's just going to keep going higher, right? It just seems to be in demand. It's got that limited supply, and people are tuned into Bitcoin. I think some of the other altcoins potentially have dropped off, but for myself, be keeping an eye on Bitcoin and XRP for sure.
Yeah, we talked about Bitcoin a little bit before in the previous shows, and we will definitely come to gold, but because I think Bitcoin is the top of mind, this is a chart of the Commitment of Traders report that we talk about from time to time. It's courtesy of Jason Shapiro, and it shows us what I guess this would be considered as the large speculators are short. Large speculators are short. And the price here, pretty much from this point, when the large speculators went short and what would be considered smart money went long, you can see what happened with the price of Bitcoin and where we are. So this helps to kind of see what's happening underneath the hood. And we're able to kind of at least add to the confidence level that we know that smart money or the institutions, I guess, are deciding that they want to buy Bitcoin here. And you can see the price is basically speaking for itself. We hit the all-time high. Yeah,
it'd be good to review that data next week to see which way the institutes are going. And for anyone in the chat, check out this speculators. Definitely worth checking out Jason Shapiro as well. It's a really good tool just to set up your trading week.
Yeah. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you very much. I do find that like we always talk about this, but it is a little bit in terms of lagging and long term. So it's not going to really give you entries day to day. But sometimes all you need is just that confirmation. Okay, today it looks like the smart money is long crypto, so I'm gonna remain long crypto as well. That's how I look at it. We talk about smart money and dumb money sometimes, and definitely smart money is behind Bitcoin. They're buying it.
Yeah, and just again advice. Just the institutes, probably the better people to follow rather than the retail traders. That's for sure. Should we have a look at gold if we can?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's pull up gold here. So this is gold. We can go to, do you prefer naked or not naked?
We're still talking gold, right?
Yes, gold.
Okay,
gold chart. Gold chart.
Right, okay. Okay, should we have a look at last week's chart where we marked the price in?
Yes, okay. Oh, that's what you want to get to. Here we go. So last week, the price was 3352. Mandela said higher. I said higher. Andrew said lower. I think you were forced into this one, Andrew. So I'll let you choose. This time you can choose. What would you like to choose for this week's show?
I'm going lower. I'm going lower again.
Really?
Yeah. Third time lucky.
Okay. If that's what you want to do, then that's what you want to do. Let's have it. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm gonna mark up the chart here. I was trying to figure out why you keep mentioning gold because it hasn't really moved like Bitcoin, but now it makes sense.
Yeah, and it just seems to have moved on the day before as well, just like last week.
Every single time. Yeah. Every single time it moves on the day right before. Okay, so current price is here. And you're happy to do lower again? Because that saves me less typing.
Yeah, let's go lower. Why not?
Okay, 335.
It's not as if we're analyzing the chart and
we're not
facing a trade, so it's just a lucky guess.
Okay, and I'm gonna lock that. 3358. Okay, so next week I'm saying gold will be higher than 3358, which it is now, and you're saying lower. Deal?
Yes, why not? Why not?
Why not? Okay.
Yeah, we'll do
let's do that.
Okay, I'm just going to jump into the chat while you're doing that. So
thank you.
Yeah, so we got the general. He's pretty active. So today we're learning new in the markets. Which today are you trade? We're looking to trade the S&P. Or for myself, it'll be ES in the futures market. We are together, CTI, from now until the end. Some strong words from the General. So we got Deshi saying the markets are now sleeping. Yeah, they should wake up in a few minutes, hopefully. And we got, let me try take trade with you today. I'll just say you're trading at your own risk, right? So what we do here is not financial advice, but yeah, if you want to try and trade the opening range breakout, you're welcome to do what you like with your own accounts. And we got some hashtag CTIs and fire emojis. So yeah, the chat are up for it. I think they're hinting for a competition from you later, Mandela.
Yeah, so we do have a giveaway. So Signature FX is giving away a entry ticket to Lumina Fest. So that's going to be in the next 45 minutes or so. We'll be giving information out. But hashtag SFX in the live chat to be entered. Thank you for reminding me that, Andrew. Thank you.
Okay, we got 2 minutes to go. And I don't know, things are starting to wake up a little bit. For myself, multiple time frames is showing an upward bias from M5 up to the weekly chart, actually. We're not far away from today's high, so we'll be mindful of that going into the trade. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on this, and when we get closer to the opening bell, we'll actually, Mandela's done it already, so we'll get the charts ready. But okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Okay, not long to go now, just about a minute to go until that opening bell, and we will get busy.
Yep, I'm excited. I'm very excited to kick everything off today. Last day of the week, and let's see. Yesterday was a good move out of the open, so maybe today we get something similar. We'll see.
Yeah, it'd be nice to finish up the week off green, and I'm just a little bit concerned in the Signature FX chat. I'm just wondering where WhatsApp is.
Well, last week, was it? He came a little bit later.
I think
he did his trading and he came a little bit later.
Maybe he's having a bit of a sleep on. But
Yeah,
what's up? Where are you? Where's the rest of the chat? But so we got, okay, you've got the opening bell. Let's go.
Yeah, there we go. Things are about to get spicy. Everything's going to get exciting in a second here, Andrew.
Okay, we are active. Let's go.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so just for the chat, we are trading the S&P and ES on futures. Just to let you guys know, once we finish the markups, we will we'll share with you. For myself, Mandela is going to be trading off the first 5 minutes. For myself, it'll be the first 15. And we will keep you updated in the process as we go along.
Thank you very much. We've got some coin up here. So anybody who is playing along at home, just a reminder, like Andrew said, not financial advice. We will be basing trades on our risk tolerance. And we're using right now just coin so you can see what is moving and shaking this morning at the open.
We are getting a nice move down in this open, right?
Yeah, starting to move down initially. Yeah, I'm seeing it as well.
Check out the chat. Okay, S&P, get lots of hashtags going in. So yeah, keep it going. Let's get some hearts going as well for CTI. Okay, right then, Mr. Mandela, the pressure's on. We're trading live on YouTube. Here we go. We're marking up the charts. Let's see what we can do.
Marking up the charts now.
Let's finish this week strong. Okay. It's just a typical open. At the moment on the opening range, you just seem to be sitting between the high and the low of the opening 5 minute candle, and yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, nothing too crazy to start UpX day today.
Yeah, so for myself, I'm just looking at the options. So if I was to go long, potentially that long position would be around today's high, so we would be looking to break above today's high. Don't normally like trading on the high of the day. But it's the same with the low as well. If we do break that opening range, I won't be entering until we hit today's low. So it's going to be an interesting day for sure, and probably going to play it a bit safe, probably reduce my contract size today. Don't want to give too much back. Got a little bit of wiggle room for this week. Let me just work out what I got. 260, 160, 170. Got $200 to play with today, so on one account. So yeah, we can probably take $200 one account. Risk one. So good question. Do you risk 1% or 0.5? So I'm trading multiple accounts, and let me get this right. So on the 100K accounts, I risk 250. On the 50K accounts, I risk 125. So it's probably less. Let me have a quick look. I can hear people shouting out now. It's the wrong risk to reward, but I'm happy with that. Yeah. So
everybody trades differently, I think, Andrew. I think that's what we've come to realize.
Yeah, but what I'll say is I'm fortunate enough to have multiple accounts, multiple funded accounts, so they all add up, right? You know, if you can just imagine, 250 across multiple accounts, it's a good day, so I don't have to take a big risk. I can imagine if I was trading just the one account, might be a little bit more risk adverse, maybe. But I don't need to be, so I'm not. And that's why I say to people in the chat, get yourself multiple accounts with CTI and just grow the accounts slowly. And then, once you get to a funded account, just grow the account slowly, right? And it takes a bit of time to get to that first payout. That's the headache, right? That's the frustration, is it takes so long to get to that payout. But once you get there, you've drawn your line in the sand, you stick to the same strategy and you get to your next payout. So that would be my recommendation to anyone trading prop firms. Slow and steady. Got that from Mandela. And yeah, once you get your payout, you've drawn your line in the sand, and then you can start taking multiple payouts. You'll start taking a payout every month. So that's my recommendation, and I've learned the hard way as well. So I've had accounts where I've gone all in. That's all I end up doing, is every month paying for another account, paying for a reset, and then you just go in nowhere fast. So yeah, just take your time on the accounts and just set yourself a target, 6 months to a year for your first payout. Once you get your first payout, then look for payout every couple of months, and then before you know it, you'll be getting paid out every month, every other week. So yeah, take your time. Okay, let me have a look at my chart. Okay, so at the moment we've got a risk of 66 ticks. I believe that might be pips in old money. So let me just put that in. How are you doing, Mandela? You marking up?
Marking
your
up.
Homework?
I'm gonna let you. Yeah, I'm gonna let you do yours in a second. I'm almost done.
Yeah, you go for it, mate. Yeah, I'm just gonna update my chart here. Settings.
Okay, I think I'm almost there. 14.96. Okay.
Okay, so I'm actually looking at an MT5 chart. I haven't looked at it in a long time. Right. Can't find anything. Help. Okay. I want to insert. Right.
I remember when you didn't want to use anything except for MT5.
Yeah, do you remember those days? He was trying to get me over to TradingView, and I just flat out refused, and I haven't been on MT5 for so long. I'm just struggling now. Aha, got it. Okay, there's one. I'm liking the music, Mandela. I'm like,
thank you. I thought, yeah. What I was hoping you would like it.
Yeah. Okay, that's that one done. Okay, let me just pull this down. So, okay, chat. What are you trading? What are you looking at? Let us know, because we've gone a little bit quiet.
Okay, I'm back. I'm ready. I'm back.
Okay.
Back up
So
and running.
just got some comments in the chat. Invest what you can afford to lose. Yes or no? Yes, I agree with that. But how much can you afford to lose, right? Before you just chasing your tail, chasing trades. Risk 1% or 0.5 of your capital, guys. Risk management is the best anywhere. At CTI. Which is the best, CTrader or MT5? I haven't used CTrader. I use TradingView for my markup and analysis, and MT5, and we'll be executing with CTI on MT5. Okay. So
I'm up and running here.
Cool. I see
Okay,
we got some viewers in Signature FX. Guys, we can drop some comments in the chat. Let us know who's watching and what you're trading. That'll be great.
Yes. Before you move on from that, Andrew, just a reminder that we will be doing a prize giveaway. So anybody in the live chat, if you do hashtag SFX, you will be entered into a live draw to win a prize. So hashtag the letter S, the letter F, the letter X. You'll be entered for a ticket to Lumina Fest in September.
And I just need to measure something. A quick look.
Initial move looks like it's bearish here, Andrew, in the early minutes of the day.
Yeah, I just need.
Okay, I can take it here as you do your thing. Yeah. So initial moves here in S&P out of the open, we opened up with a slight gap higher. So finished off yesterday down here after a really strong day yesterday. I think it was up 0.54% on S&P yesterday. Then today we continue that momentum to open up an additional 16 or so points on the S&P, and now that's starting to come down a little bit, but just keeping an eye on the clock. We're only 10 minutes into the trading day so far, and what we're looking for is a breakout of the opening range. So we have this bigger box is the 5-minute opening range high, opening range low, and we're looking for price to break out outside of that range. That's what we trade most days. Let me know when you're ready, Andrew, when you're back. So on the broader news front, we have some big movers and some big shakers. Netflix announced really good earnings yesterday. Sorry, I think it was last night or this morning. But they're down. Their earnings report was stellar. They beat on all metrics, and they're down over 4%. In early morning trading, New York trading. So that's one to be aware of. I don't know if anybody out there does trade earnings, but Netflix is in the red to start the day. So keep an eye on that. On the top side, we have Charles Schwab up over 3.5%, General Electric very close second, and then Abbott Laboratories third place in terms of the gainers on the S&P.
Yeah, so for myself, it seems to be gearing up for, well, it was gearing up for a short, but my entries are sitting at today's high and today's low. So I'd like to see a break above and a close above them before I take a position. Yeah, I've had a green week so far. So yeah, we'll see how it goes now. We'll see what we take. But yeah, as I always say, I'm not here to guess which way the price is going to go, especially on the 5-minute chart. It can change direction pretty quickly, but at the moment I'm probably favoring a short position. But what I like to do is I let the price come to me, right? So I got my entry levels, and if the price breaks above or below the opening range, closes above or below, I'm looking to take that trade. So yeah, there's no guesswork involved or that much serious analysis. I'm just going to let the price come to me. So yeah, let's see what happens. And I'm looking to get active into a trade after the next 3 minutes. So yeah, like the opening range to form over 15 minutes, over 3 5-minute candles, and then I'll be setting some alerts on the chart, looking to get into the trade. So the General's busy in the chat, and he likes MT5 the best, and he's done hashtag SIF, SIF. It's SFX if you want to get into it. So the ticket for the Lumina, that's in Bermuda, Mandela, right?
Yes, I can talk a little bit about that. Yes, so the ticket for Lumina. So we're going to be giving away one ticket for entry into Lumina Fest, which is taking place in Bermuda in September. And one lucky winner will receive that ticket. You have to type in the live chat. So not for those who are watching the replay. Live chat, hashtag SFX for Signature FX, and you will be entered in.
And you just need to be able to get yourself to Bermuda, right? So
yes, that's the easy part. That's the easy part.
It's just entry to the event. Is sorry, chat. No flights included. So no flights and accommodation. You need to get yourself to Bermuda for this event.
Thank you very much for clarifying that, Andrew. Yes, you will be once you're at the door. The ticket will take care of itself. That's yeah. Thank you for clarifying that, Andrew, because we don't want any questions later on down the road.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we are still chopping or ranging inside the opening range at the moment. So yeah, nothing concrete. I think historically as well, Fridays have been slow for us on the last couple of shows. So yeah, we'll see what happens now. So just over a minute to go before we become interested in this price. And okay, we're still seem to be pushing down.
Yeah, I'm seeing the red. I'm seeing the closes below. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, and we could get a break and retest eventually. But I'm gonna highlight my my targets. Let's do the targets here. So on the downside, if we do kind of make a new low for today, I'll be looking for wrong button. Here we go. Okay. Looks like it's starting to make that test here, Andrew, potentially.
Yeah, so yeah, I'd be looking to potentially fill that gap, right?
Yes.
A bit of what they call it, untapped liquidity there. So yeah, we could be seeing that gap fill before we get a change of direction.
This would be the overnight gap. So this would be where we finished yesterday. So the Thursday's close would be down here at 62.97. That's a potential. I think that's a nice little run, actually. If we do make it, maybe we tap this little bounce, tap this little bounce, tap this little. I mean, that could work. But we'll see. We'll have to see if we continue low. I know you're waiting another minute. Actually, no, you're in, right? You're
so
active.
So active now. If I was to pick a direction, potentially we would take a short, but not yet. It's got to tick all the criteria, right? So it needs to break below the opening range. Needs to open below the opening range. I'd like to see a downward bias, especially up to potentially the M30 chart, and then I'll be looking to take the trade. But as I say that, I can just see the price is actually pulling back. But we'll see how it goes now. But yeah, historically Fridays have been slow for us. So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yep, we have seen a lot of buying, and it looks like the buyers are not letting this thing go down at all. It's definitely been buy on dip for the last, I would say, for the last 2-3 months. And today looks like as soon as we get a little bit of a dip, buyers step in and say, yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that.
So yeah, it's going to be, we'll see how we do now in the next 15-20 minutes. I got a hard stop in around 30 minutes, Mandela. I need to be somewhere. So
that's not a problem.
Just about 35 minutes. Yeah, got a hard stop. But
Okay.
yeah, and what I do, chat, is I set alerts. So yeah, if I need to step away from the trading desk, I just put alerts at my buy entry or my sell entry, and then yeah, just walk away. And yeah, you can always take those trades then once the alerts are hit. So yeah, rather than be glued to the screen all afternoon, yeah, I just like to set some alerts.
And nobody wants to be glued up to in front of a screen all day. That's not healthy. So I think the alerts it makes your work smart. You're working smart. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, so my buy entry for S&P or ES, it's right on today's high, so that's quite interesting. So that today's high could be acting as some sort of resistance, and my sell level's just above today's low, so that could be acting as support. So I'll be very cautious about entering these trades.
Yeah, I think sometimes you do want to wait for confirmation, and I find on some days you want to be a little bit more defensive and almost wait so that you're absolutely sure. I don't know how you traded yesterday. You had a good trade, and I think Wednesday you had a good trade. Do you sometimes get in a little earlier and sometimes get in a little later, depending?
Not so much earlier, later, potentially if you get the pullback.
Yeah.
So yes, trading the opening range, but as I also mentioned, I'm looking at the trend lines on H1 as well. They can be quite interesting, especially on the S&P. But yeah, so we had the best of both worlds yesterday. So we broke a trend line, plus it actually formed the opening range high, broke the opening range high as well. So that was like a double confirmation for myself, and that's why we had such a good day yesterday across the board.
Yeah, that's always good when you get that what they call it, confluence, or you have things aligning, like the stars aligning type of thing.
Yeah, it's great. It just gives you that added confidence, right? But I will say with my trading, and I'll say this for free for the chat, is stop losses are part and parcel of trading. You can't win them all. You will take a loss, and just need to embrace it, learn from it. Just try and jot down, understand where you went wrong, and then on to the next trade.
Yeah. I mean, well said. Well said. I am going to just very quickly pull up some crypto because I know a lot of people in the chat trade crypto. Actually, you know what we haven't looked at lately? It's something I got a message late yesterday from Mr. XRP, our XRP whisperer.
Right, okay.
And so PJ messaged me. He's back into trading XRP. And he's up very well, very comfortably.
Yeah, that's why
position.
PJ, if you're watching, we know why we haven't heard from you. Since XRP pumped, you disappeared on us. He's ghosted us. Yeah, he's living. He was last seen on a farm in Costa Rica. Yeah, drinking tequila, eating tacos. I know it's Mexico, but close enough, right? I'm sure PJ's living his best life. That's why he's ditched the show. But we'll have him back one day. We'll find him in Costa Rica and see what he's been up to.
Yeah, I think he's loving life right now. He's trading the crypto that he loves, and he's doing the stuff that he wants to do with his life. So XRP's just made I think it's all that pent up. Maybe it was short selling. You were talking about short selling our last show. Maybe the shorts they finally gave up, and we're seeing a nice move in XRP.
Yeah, what I like about XRP, it's a slow burn, right? It moves quite slowly compared to other cryptos, and when it gets a gain, it normally keeps them. So potentially now I'm hoping that the baseline for XRP would be $2, and we just keep moving up steadily. I still think it's drastically underpriced. I think the utility for XRP, the uses that it has. I'm not going to go full into an XRP shill mode right now, but I think XRP, I'm a fan of the project, what it is, what it stands for. I just think it's got great use. So yeah, I think it's I think is underpriced. Compared to other cryptos, when we got things called fart coin, which are like quadruple the price of XRP, right? What does fart coin do for you, or Pepe the Frog? Right? It's just it doesn't make sense. But that's the crypto world. The world of crypto doesn't make sense to me. So yeah,
it doesn't.
We'll see.
But when you get a project that actually is doing things, I think that's what really will make the difference. We got a big move in SPX now. Are you seeing that in the futures as well?
Yes, we are. Yes, we've broken below the opening range low. Well, we actually punched through it, but the price has pulled back in to the opening range. So nothing for myself yet. And across the charts, I'm just seeing M5 and M15 down at the moment. So
looks like we just hit the 15-minute opening range low. So that's yours. That's your 15-minute low. We're at it now.
So yes, you looking to go short?
Yeah, I am. I'm looking to go short. If we stay below this 5-minute opening range low at 63.09, if we can stay below there, then I'm gonna go short. I feel a little bit between minds because of all the buy-in and all the bullish moves. I'm not fully 100% convinced, but I'll take the trade. If we stay below, if we can close below opening range low on the 5-minute opening range low, I will take the trade.
Mandela, are you ready?
Ready for the trade?
No, you ready? What's up?
He likes to make an entrance. He likes to make an entrance all the time.
Was that a fake out? So for myself on the M5, yes, it just punched below the opening range low. And then the price pulled back in. But if you're looking at Mandela's chart here, we can see that, we punched through that opening range low quite convincingly. We pulled back and we are opening below the opening range. So, potentially there's a trade on there if you're trading on the M1.
Let's see.
You can see Mandela's getting ready for a trade, right?
I'm ready.
I can see the steam coming off his head. He's going for it. He's thinking about it.
I'm thinking about it. I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to weigh up the odds here.
So here's what we got. What's up? Let us know that there is news in 5 minutes. Let's have a look what's coming.
Oh, this consumer sentiment. It's Michigan. It's our favorite. Thank you. What's up? It's our favorite.
You know what? We missed that, right?
Yes.
We missed that.
We did.
What's up? Thank you, because this news from Michigan has tripped me up once or twice in the past. So, do you know what, Mandela? I think the best thing to do is to sit in your hands for the next 5 minutes. So, chat over at CTI. Be mindful of high impact news. So, the Michigan news, it was showing as like an orange folder a couple of months ago, right? It wasn't deemed that impactive, and we started to pick up on it. It was affecting our positions, and it's actually changed to a red folder news on my FX book. So be ready for that news, and we'll watch the price react. It normally reacts quite nicely to the Michigan news that comes out. So thanks, What's Up. See, this is why you need to be here every week. What's Up? We need our news forecaster. So thank you very much.
Up? Thank you for reminding us, because it was completely off my radar. I wasn't even thinking news at the top of the hour. So that's good to know.
I'm just going to go over to the chat in CTI. So thanks everyone in CTI watching. So we got Deshi saying that MT5 is the best. We got the General. He's very active in the chat, and he's saying we're ready. #signature FX. So he's ready for a trade. So yes, just to be mindful of, first of all, I don't recommend you copy out trades, but if you did, I think there's a lag from where we are live to YouTube. So the time you get this message, it could be 30 seconds to a minute behind. So just be mindful of that as well.
Yeah, I think there is a YouTube lag to be aware of. Good point there, Andrew. We got 3 minutes left as well. So if your clock is saying 10, depending on where you are, we're looking at 57. So blank 57 depending on where you are. If you're in London, it's 257. New York is 957, and Bermuda's 1057. Starting to get a bit of a push. People look like they're trying to front run this news here, Andrew. Possibly.
Yeah. So yeah, it's caught me too many times in the past. So once bitten, twice shy, right? So I'm actually going to wait for the news before I look at anything.
Yeah. This is it right here. Our favorite news announcement. It's consumer sentiment out of University of Michigan. The expectation is for 61.4. The previous was 60.7. It's coming out in just under 2 minutes. So
okay,
let's see.
Yeah. So I ordered some, just for those who were with us last week. My glasses kept falling on my face. So I've ordered some of those straps. They haven't come yet, but yeah, glasses are behaving so far today. So we're just looking for something to talk about while we just wait for this news. So, but yeah,
I think we could. You caught me off guard on that one.
Yeah, but no, last week they were on the tip of my nose by the time we finished the stream. So yeah, I've got some of those sports bands for my glasses going forward.
That's good.
So yeah, fantastic. But as always, on a Friday, the trades are a little bit slower, right? Historically, we are seeing that, but we don't want to rush into a setup. We don't want to rush into a trade. We want to make sure, we get the confirmation, all the boxes are ticked, and we're giving ourselves the best possible chance of getting some profit. So, that there is that like that anxiety or that pressure, to get a trade away as soon as it breaks the opening range. But yeah, you just need to be confident what you're doing, and if it hits the stop loss, at least you can put your hand up and say, well, I followed my rules. I've done everything, as practical possible as I could. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. I can see Mandela setting up. I know that look.
I'm thinking here. I'm thinking that we could see a pop higher after that announcement. That's also a possibility, Andrew. This is an all-time high here, so maybe it wants to just get to that liquidity. I got 10 seconds left.
Yeah,
on the
let's
clock.
go. Right then, chat. Famous last words. Watch this. 5, 4. Let's go.
Okay, big gap. Yeah, that was a pretty big gap. Taking out the last 10 minutes worth of price. So we're back where we were at about 10 minutes ago. That's a big rip.
And I think you're right. Yeah, it's taking that liquidity out towards today's high, right? So almost tapped that. So I think, we've got the news. I think this will settle. Potentially, I'll be taking a short today. But yeah, let's see what the price does. I'm not here to second guess. I'm here for the price to come to me. But that's why we wait for the news, chat. Yeah, we can see what happened there. If you're taking that trade, potentially you would have been stopped out. Once that
came out better.
Released.
Yeah, the actual announcement came out. So consumer sentiment came out better than expected. So that means consumers are more positive generally. And then we got inflation expectations were lower than expected. So that's also good. So let's see how the price reacts. We always have to react to whatever the price is doing. And we did get that big gap, and you don't usually see these in regular trading hours.
Yeah,
but you do see it when you have consumer sentiment out of the University of Michigan.
So yeah, I'll get that one into the diaries for us as well. But that's come around quick, right? It feels like we're only talking about it last week. So just shows how quick the weeks are going, especially when you're day trading. So. Okay. All
right. I'm gonna put a timer on just for the prize giveaway so that we know what time you have to take off. What time do you get?
Yeah, I got about 20-25 minutes, and then But I got the alert set, and hopefully we can get a position way before we end the stream. And let's see what happens. So yeah, over to CTI. How are we, chat? Anyone trading? If you are trading, what are you trading? And how are you doing? Right? Are you in profit? Are you at entry? Towards your stop? Let us know what you're trading and why. And Same for Signature FX. Yeah, we've got a couple over there. Just want to say thank you to WhatsApp, for that news announcement. So, totally straight over my head. So, yeah, thanks for that. Appreciate it. It's great.
We should get WhatsApp on the show.
Yeah, I'm thinking that we should have
WhatsApp's
like a guest, shouldn't we? Like
yeah.
No, competition. We'll just run a competition for the people in the live chat, and we'll have them on the show. They can come on 5-10 minutes, take us through their setup, let us know what they trade in. And I think that'd be quite good. Actually, if anyone in the chat would be interested in popping on our show 5 to 10 minutes, just drop a Y or an N into the chat, because we'd like to get some like-minded traders on. And take me and Mandela through your strategy. We're happy to learn, right? You know, every day's a school day, and we're always open to new ways of trading the markets.
Yeah, just let us know. Just let us know. We'll be happy to have you on. It'd be nice to get some fresh perspectives from each one of you. Good idea. Okay, Tesla's moving well today. Tesla's up 3.25%. Looking really good. We got some crypto news. Let's see. XRP is still moving, and XRP still pumping higher. And then we saw Ethereum as well. Ethereum was outperforming, doing really well.
Is that still a thing?
It's back. It's back. Yeah.
Okay.
It's back.
What about Litecoin? Like some of the oldie goldies, are they still going? I'm just
they're still around. They're still around. They're still around. I think they're getting their second wind. I know you used to trade Lonk as well. Lunacy.
Yes.
Was it Lunacy?
Then it got depegged, didn't it, and crashed and burned. Yeah. But I still think that's still worth a punt. You know.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I think it's worth a punt for sure. And
we're getting a move here, Andrew. We're getting a move back down to the lows of the day again.
Okay, so let me have a look. Okay, so I think let's have a look.
Yeah, back to the lows again. So this would be, I guess, the third time we've touched these lows. Interesting that we got the gap up after the consumer sentiment, and now that's starting to fade a little bit. Nasdaq as well, moving outside of the Asian range, showing some weakness on the Nas.
1 second.
Russell showing weakness, and so advances decliners showing some weakness, and volume showing some weakness, tick showing some weakness as well. So this is what we were waiting for. We were waiting for the price to kind of give us some indication, give us something to work with. And now it's giving it to us. So as you click away in the background there, I'm seeing what's possible, what's available. We're getting a nice move under the opening range. We got 33 seconds until we do the live. We'll do the live giveaway. But yeah, for now, Andrew, it's showing some weakness to start the day. Now, does this get bought up on dip? That's the question. Every single dip has been getting bought. So let's see. So far, the bears are having an opportunity to show what they've got. All right. So I'm going to ask the question: do we finish off the next sort of 5 to 10 minutes down here, or do we get a little bounce?
Yeah, I think
I'd like to see if we
get
a little bounce.
I think we can get a pullback, but I think we can get a move. I think we can get a push down.
Yeah. So are you looking for a break and retest? One of those
looking for a break and retest. Probably looking pull back towards that 9 EMA you got.
This one. So here.
Yeah, I could
This
see
one.
that acting as
Okay.
some sort of resistance there. So I'd be looking to enter around there. So
Okay, so let's do a little. So you're looking like something like this, and then
yeah,
like that, something like that.
yeah,
I'm doing my
Yeah.
my impersonation of a kid's crayon. Some people think technical analysis is like crayons, like drawing crayons. So I just wanted to honor that.
yeah. No,
So the timer's going.
Yeah, you've done a good job, in fairness to you. So
Thank you.
yeah. Okay, let's have a quick look. So, guys, where are now we're live streaming with Mandela? Okay, yes.
Okay, we're gonna do the free giveaway. Random name selector. Here we go. Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna do this. We're getting that bounce. We were saying that it was possible that we got a little bounce here. We're
Yeah, I
getting
think
that
so.
bounce you're calling for, Andrew. Okay.
And
All right. So I'm trying to multitask here.
okay, you looking to take that short, or you sitting on the fence?
So let's pause the giveaway. I am going to wait. I would like to see if I would use that blue 9 EMA, and I would also use the 15-minute opening range low. I want to see how we finish this next 5 minutes. Yeah, the more red I see, the more I wanna continue in the direction of the trend.
Yeah, it seems to be a. Have a quick look. So let's have a quick look. Okay, I'm just trying to work something out here.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the momentum. So one other thing that I like to look for is the momentum. So follow through, trending, not just sitting still. And looks like it's pausing for the moment. So as it's paused, I don't want to be getting in on a pause moment. I want to be getting in on a flush. I want to get in when it's actually moving here. But I will say, the longer we stay below the opening range low,
Yeah.
the more I do want to get a short position or be on the short side here. And as soon as I say that, it turns green.
Yeah. Yeah. Still favoring a move to the downside myself, but yeah, we'll see. Obviously, things can change, and they can change pretty quickly, right? So yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so for myself, yeah, just seeing a slow push down at the moment. Yeah, let's see what we can do.
All right, let's get over to the giveaway quickly. So last call for the hashtag SFX in the live chat. We're gonna give away one ticket to Lumina Fest, courtesy of Lumina Fest, taking place in Bermuda in September. And here we go. So hashtag. I found that. Okay.
Do you want to give
exclude winners? Sorry.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, nobody's put hashtag SFX in the signature FX chat. So just for the guys in CTI.
Okay, just for the guys. Okay, so nobody's done it there.
Sorry, still hashtag SFX.
So this would not capture the CTI group.
Right.
This is only for the SFX signature FX YouTube. So I'm gonna have to do. Do you want to manually scroll through the CTI?
Yeah. So I'm gonna go for the most chats and the most hashtags. Let me have a quick look. But we got some regulars here. But yeah, I think there's only one winner for today, and that is General Mutala. So congratulations.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations, General.
Mutala. Congratulations.
So yeah, General, if you can drop your Instagram or X handle into the chat. And yeah, if you could make your way to Bermuda, you'll have free entry into the show.
Yep.
So congratulations.
Well done. Very well done.
And yeah, and Desi just come in with an influx of Signature FX. Maybe next week, Desi. Maybe next week we'll have a giveaway then as well. But congratulations, General. Yeah, if you can just drop your X handle or Instagram handle into the chat, and we can get that ticket to you.
Beautiful.
Okay, so what are you seeing? Are you?
Yeah, I'm seeing some. We're making lower lows here for the day, so that's a lower low, lower than that, and lower than that. I'm still not confident here yet, Andrew, but it's showing weakness. It's just very slow and painful.
Yeah. So let me share my screen with you. Let me share screen. Okay, so I'm in at the moment.
Very nice.
Okay, so we're
Very
in.
good.
Yeah, and so yeah, this is one of the accounts. So okay, so this shows like a second entry or another alert. So potentially we could be looking at into the position if we get here. And the second alert here then is for me to get my stop loss into break even. So yeah, let's see how we do. Yeah, at the moment we seem to be getting the push down. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how we do. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. So I'll go back to you.
I'm seeing the same thing you're seeing here, Andrew. That weakness is coming through. We do have what we would have called that round number, 6,300. It's coming in. We're very close to that, at least on the cash price. 6,300 is a nice round number. Lots of people talk about round numbers. So that's always a point of interest. Obviously, that's going to be different for futures. But for those who do cash, we're just at it, more or less at that 6,300 number right now. Below that, we have the overnight low. And then below that, we have yesterday's close, which was the all-time highest close. But your trade must be looking pretty good right now, Andrew.
Yes, for myself, we've just touched today's low. And, as predicted, or as said earlier, we've bounced off that. It's actually acted as some sort of support. So I'd like to see a break through today's low for continuation of this trend. So yes, next candle will be key, and yeah, let's see how we do, right? But yeah, so today's low we've just bounced off that, and I was quite mindful of the low of today acting as some sort of support. So I'd like to see a nice strong push through today's low, and potentially we can get down to the profit target. So yeah, let's see how this trade goes.
Yeah. I think you got a good entry in, and we're also following the rules, following the process. A little bit slower moving today, but that could be because of options expiration. So yeah, I think everything so far so good. Everything's looking so far so good.
We're just testing that low again. Yeah, we're just pushing through it actually. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. Just mindful there's over 3 minutes to go, and yeah, we're having a nice push, creating new lows for the day. So yeah, this is so far so good, and yeah, we'll just keep an eye on this.
Yeah, move through that 6,300 nicely.
Yes,
that was a good look.
Okay, we'll see now the next candles. Here we go, just pushing back up. But if we can open below that previous low, yeah, we could be seeing a nice push down on this trade.
Yeah, I'm seeing the same thing.
Not getting in?
Yeah, I'm in as well. Yeah. I got in cautiously optimistic here. Nothing too crazy, but yeah, when the trend is moving in your direction, you kind of want to jump on and ride it a bit. That's what we did.
Okay, so yes, looks like a nice move, Mandela.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can
so
get down
far,
to that
so
take
good.
profit. So far, so good. What do we normally do now to make sure we hit the take profit? We swap charts, right? We look at something else. What's
Yes, that's a good trick. Okay, let's look at. We could do crypto in the live chat if you'd like for us to look at anything other than S&P.
let's look at gold. I know the chat likes gold.
Okay, let's do gold. All right, let's have a
And
look at
just
gold now.
life's nuggets. Do you think the market is weak? Yeah, at the moment, yeah, it seems to be the two of us have taken a short position on the S&P. So yeah, we are getting a push down in the direction we want. So at the moment, yes, subject to change, right? We know how quickly these markets can change just by a tweet or something from Trump's social. So yeah, we'll see what happens.
I'm just putting my stop loss up into profit now, and securing that profit is important. Like you said, in the blink of an eye, something could change. So
yeah, that's how the markets have been this year so far, right? They've moved pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Okay, just need to check some messages myself.
I'm checking some messages as well.
Right, okay. Yeah, so we got to push down, price pulled back. But let's see now, we just got over a minute below that previous low. Let's see if we can open below that. And I might just get my stop into break even. I might just err on the side of caution because I've had a green week.
Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to do. Are we still, let's see.
Yeah. The issue is, though, sometimes when you move that stop into break even, you know, the price will retrace up to your entry and then continue downwards, right? So yeah, let's have a look.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm out. I got
You're
out. Yeah, I took what I could.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm going to play it safe as well. So let's get a stop into break even. Okay. So just push over to mine. Let's have a quick look where we're at. Okay, here we are. Let me just scroll that down there. I don't want to see that. Yeah, so I got the stop into break even here. You can see that. So probably moved the stop a little bit prematurely, but yeah, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Like I said, we've had a green week. It is option expiration week as well. So to finish off green, that'll be quite nice. So yeah, let's see now. Yeah, and we've just
a big one.
We just opened on that previous low. So let's see if we can continue to push down.
Yeah, I find, especially if we are in an uptrend, overall uptrend, sometimes it's, for me, I like to kind of be a little bit quicker in and out if I'm going counter trend. So yeah, I mean, and also options expiration, like you said rightly, that tends to be when my performance, my trading performance tends to dip. It's very difficult for me to really catch really good trends. So that's also something in the back of my mind as well. Yeah.
Okay. So what we got? Just over 4 minutes. I think we're gonna hit the. Well, gonna hit the break even, right? It's let's see what happens now. Unless we can get a push down.
Yeah, we'll see. I think I don't know. I kind of feel like your bravery may be rewarded here. Where's your target again? Can you just hover over the target?
Yeah, 63.27.
Okay.
So yeah, we're down here.
Okay. Yeah, that's a noble target.
Okay, so a little bit messy here. Let me just have a look at this. Have a quick look on H1. Okay. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, if we hit this, we're going to finish the week green. Yeah, rather than move downwards, preferably, but I don't think we're going to get it, right? We need to break this level here.
Yeah,
and
I'm seeing it. I'm seeing what you're seeing.
Yeah, it looks like we're going to get the pullback. It's like you said earlier, right? It's it seems to dip, and then the bulls say, yeah, I don't think so. And they jump in. They seem to be jumping in on every dip.
That's
Okay.
the
Well,
theme. That's the theme. Hello. Okay.
Yeah. Hello. That's what we want.
So I noticed that we were talking about the Bulls favorably just now.
Yeah. So the Bulls are going to take control, right? So.
It's amazing. It's amazing how, your words have power. Our words have power.
So, yeah, just a shout out to the General. He's been really busy in the chat on CTI. So, yeah, thanks to everyone who's watching on CTI. It's great to have you here. And the same with Signature FX as well. The chat makes the show, makes it a lot more interactive, a lot more fun. So, yeah, thanks for that. And, yeah, we're just in a trade now. We just hold in and here we go. Just sit on our hands. We're not going to do nothing, right? We just, hopefully we can get down to that take a profit level. But yeah, let's just see how it goes. We got the position covered with a profitable stop. And whatever happens, we're going to finish the week green. And for myself to finish the week, 5 from 5, especially on OPEX week, I'm pretty happy with myself with that. So I'm just going to have a quick look at some of the other accounts. Mandela, so don't feel so pick up.
Yeah, I can pick up. I can pick up.
5.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy to do that. So we're seeing some weakness in S&P. So we can have a look at the broader market and see what else is going on. But we've got some volume indicators. So quite a bit of volume where we are now, and we'll have to see if we do continue below. We were talking about that round number. So 6,300 is a nice round juicy number, and tends to be very, very attractive for placing orders, especially stop losses. So we could see maybe a pause here for a little while, or maybe we'll see some follow through, but it does look like quite a bit of orders coming in at that 6,300 price. I'm going to quickly, because I've gotten some feedback, Andrew, that we only cover S&P. So I'm going to quickly cover, and hopefully this helps your trade, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it will.
Yeah, if you just let us know in the chat what you want us to cover, what you want us to look at, we will. But predominantly, Mandela and I, we only trade the S&P. We used to trade gold quite a lot when we were rookies, when we were just starting off. But yeah, now we do like to trade the S&P or ES on futures. But if there's anything you want us to look at, so be it gold, any Forex pairs, let us know and we'll have a look for you, right? So yeah, don't be shy. Just let us know in the chat what you want us to look at.
Yeah, you're right, Andrew. I mean, we've been through, I think, traded almost everything. I still do trade crypto, and I know the name of the show is Crypto Smart Money. So Smart Money Crypto. So we do still trade other things, but specifically the New York Open, we like to drill down and laser focus on S&P and what's happening there. We also do look at other markets as well. So we had a look at Bitcoin earlier from a smart money perspective. We were talking about smart money buying into this rally in crypto, and that's played out perfectly. This would be I guess, arguably the not so smart money who are trying to short that. If we look at the Russell as well, this is an interesting one. Will it load?
Okay, so we just hit the 75% profit level.
Oh wow! Okay, that worked.
So, okay, so yeah, you keep going. Yeah, so let me just show you where I'm at the moment. So here we are. We're up 245 on this account.
Very nice. Very nice.
We
very
are
nice.
up on the other 8 accounts. Yeah, we're up on that. So I'm potentially going to cut it short on the other accounts. Probably going to flatten all the positions pretty soon, and I might be tempted to do the same here as well. I don't know why that keeps popping up. Okay. Or should we stay in, Mandela? Should we just risk it for a biscuit? Let's go.
You could always move your stop loss up, or move your stop loss more to protect more unrealized profits. If you want to do something kind of middle of the road, tighten up your stop a bit. That's always a nice little compromise.
Okay.
So looks like we're just at yesterday's close, right? That's more or less where we closed yesterday. What did you decide? What did you decide in the end?
I've moved the stop. If it hits the stop, hits the stop, right? So we didn't profit. It's not going to be the profit I want, but potentially I'll close across all the other accounts pretty soon now. I'm just having a quick look. I've got a figure in my head. So, okay. So we can get ready to flatten out. We're going to wait till the next candle, but potentially we'll flatten out positions.
Yep. You're already in profit for the week, right?
I am, yes.
Comfortably for the week.
Yeah, we've had 4 green days so far, so we're going to finish on a 5th green day on this account. Same with the other 8. So yeah, but potentially, let's see what happens on the next candle.
I'm looking at some of the market internals here. Looks like there is some weakness today. Could just be some profit taking. But signs are showing for now, showing that the weakness is kind of confirmed from a volume perspective. So volume's a bit low, and we have advancers, so more decliners today on the S&P, which is usually a good sign for short positions.
Yeah, okay, here we go. Probably going to close out on the other accounts now. Pretty close. Yeah, pretty close to take profit on all the accounts actually, so we could be staying in.
Yeah, looks like it could. Let's actually, I'm not gonna say anything, Andrew, because let's talk about the bulls. Should we talk about the bulls here?
Yes, why not? Yeah, just excuse me, chat. While I have gone quiet. I'm just concentrating on looking to close out on some accounts here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, just over 20 seconds until the next candle. I'm hoping the next candle will be the push down that we want. So I'm just going to close out across multiple accounts, and I'll share the profits with you now. But we're looking at about $900 on these accounts. So let's close these out. Not yet. Okay. No, I'm going to leave it with you, Mandela, just for a couple of minutes.
Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Okay. Actually, I need to go for a minute. I'll be back in 5 minutes. 1 second.
Okay, go for it. Go for it. Okay, I'll give a quick rundown on my view of what has happened this morning, so you can kind of see it through my perspective. So this morning we ended up moving up. So we would have closed yesterday here on the S&P, which happened to be an all-time close. S&P's never closed this high in the history of the S&P. Never closed this high. So close there, which is around 62.97. This morning popped up higher, so we gapped up overnight, started up here near what would become a new all-time high in regular trading hours. We did get higher than that in the overnight, but regular trading hours, we hit an all-time high of 63.14.96. That bad boy there. And at the open, soft. We have the opening range high for the 5-minute, opening range low. That gives us this range here that we like to follow. And we broke through once, came back in, broke through twice, came back in, broke through 3 times, got that consumer sentiment out of Michigan, so popped right back in. And then this one ended up being the real deal McGrill, what I would call, I guess, the genuine breakout of the opening range. So that would have been, I guess, here. You wouldn't have known that at the time, but retrospect, this would have been the genuine breakout. So that was a nice trade. If you would have caught it from the breakout on the 4th attempt. And now we're kind of basing, looks like we're kind of finding a little bit of support. We talked about the bulls stepping in, and they're doing so just below the all-time highest close, also considered the previous close from yesterday. And that's where we are right now. We caught a trade on the way down. We were able to catch a piece of the move, not the majority of the move, but just I guess a portion of that down move. And we got out before maximum pain, but we took some profits on this move here as we moved closer and closer to the all-time highest close for the S&P. So I'm going to finish it up. I don't know if I'm going to make it until Andrew gets back, but we do have people in the live chat. Thank you to everybody who has taken some time out with us today. We gave away a free ticket to Lumina Fest, taking place in Bermuda in September, as S&P turns back green for the day. Just kind of above and below where we finished yesterday on S&P. All right, we're gonna have a look at some other things here. We're gonna do a quick chatting charts. We don't get to do this often, but for chatting charts, we might as well have a look at some other stuff that's going on. So Bitcoin is cooling off a little bit. Nothing wrong with that. Zoom out, and there we go. So cooling off a little bit. I would take a guess. Maybe we're seeing some strength, US dollar strength, potentially. If we are getting US dollar strength, then maybe that's part of it. Or maybe it's just some profit taking. We talked a lot about the run up in crypto over the last few weeks. And if we go here and here, we also talked about the Commitment of Traders Report. And that is showing that smart money and pension funds and banks, also known as the commercials, are buying this rally in crypto. We'll get an update today, about 30 minutes before the close, I believe. Maybe it's 1 hour before the close today. We'll get an update on the Commitment of Traders Report, so we should have some more information for you there. But you can see quite clearly, smart money is liking this Bitcoin rally, and that's, I think, part and parcel with the move that we've seen over the last 3 months, since sort of end of April is where more or less we started seeing the commercials getting longer. Okay, but yeah, this pullback is interesting. I know a lot of people may be trying to chase this rally here, FOMOing in. So just be careful here. If you are buying Bitcoin, above 120, just be careful. We could see a pullback. Ethereum also pulling back. Not sure if there was some news, or it looks like maybe it was buy the rumor and maybe a delayed sell the news after the legislation in the US was passed yesterday. That could be possible. Looking at some stock names. What's moving? Okay, AST Space Mobile. It's down a little bit today. We have on Coifin. They give us some of the biggest movers and shakers. So Abbott Laboratories, ticker symbol Alpha Bravo Tango, that's up 3.55%. Charles Schwab. I know a lot of people that I trade with do trade with Charles Schwab, so they're up as well today. Not sure if they announced earnings. I might have a look and see if they did announce SCHW. SCHW. Okay. Yep, announced earnings today. This morning announced earnings, better than expected earnings per share, and then also better than expected revenue. As a result, a nice pop higher in Charles Schwab. So, I know, like I said, quite a few people that I trade with, and a few people in our community trade with Charles Schwab. So good to see them having some good earnings today. Tesla's up, so Tesla's moving nicely here today. So I know a lot of people also like trading Tesla. They have their earnings next week, Wednesday, after the market closes. That's going to be the 23rd of July. Tesla earnings. So if you want to get positioned before that, or you want to kind of be aware of that, put it in your calendar. We've been tracking what I call a little bit of a trendline channel. I don't know what you call it exactly, but we did blow through this here, so it's kind of hard to justify this this top point. But we're kind of in the middle of this range, middle-ish. So just be mindful. Wednesday next week, we'll be getting Tesla earnings, which is good to know. Seeing some S&P weakness again. He's going back to S&P again. He's been on S&P all day. Why is he going back on S&P? So we are seeing some strength in dollar. Not much. Interested to see why we're seeing a bit of a pullback in crypto. Gold. So gold was a request earlier from the live chat. Gold's up for today. Up almost half of 1% from yesterday. We can see over here somewhat of a pullback in Bitcoin. Ethereum's still up majorly for the day. I think a lot of the altcoins are probably still up majorly. Andrew, you're back?
Yeah, how we doing? So I've shut on one account, so happy to share that if you want me to.
Yeah, go for it. I'm going to give you the controls.
1 second.
There you go.
Just getting everything. Right, let me remove that. So let's have a quick look what we got.
That was a great trade, by the way. That was a great trade.
We done all right to that one, right?
Yeah.
Right, why can't I find that? 1 second.
We are live trading right here on Signature FX. Also simulcast on CTI. Simulcast on CTI YouTube channel.
Okay, I can't share that. Right. Why can't I share that?
This is the pre-market show. Pre-market show where everything goes to plan the first time.
I'm going to take a screenshot.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to take a screenshot and let me see if I can upload that. So 2, 3, 4. Let me save that. Okie dokie. Right, here we go. Okay, we're looking good. Let me just see if I can upload media. More pictures. And let me see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. Okay, let me add this. Okay, so there we are. So that's one account. So yeah.
I want to point to it right there. Right.
Yes.
That's the good stuff.
So that's one. So that's one account done. And we're just waiting for the other. So okay, let's see what happens. Okay, we are close. Let's watch this one, and shall we?
I do have to take off in a minute, Andrew. We have family visiting. I forgot to tell you. Family visiting.
Here. So okay, we can end the show, right? So yeah, we took a trade on other prop firms. You can just see what we took out on the profit, and here's our trade live here, and we're up to 30. So yeah, happy days. So we've done okay, right? So it's going to be a good day. So thanks, what's up? Well done. Thank you very much.
Yep, very well done. Very well done. What's up? Who else we got? Yeah, there we go.
Okay, so just people, have you looked at it? Euro, US dollar. I know that's been in the chat. Maybe we'll pick that up next week. I'm the same. I'm going to make a move. We've been on over an hour, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just for people to see, you can see the trade there. You can see some results from another account. And yeah, hopefully this one dips down into that TP. If not, we got the trade protected with the stop loss. So Mandela, what you got going on? What's happening?
So
Any
we
plans?
have I don't know if I'm allowed to say, but we have in-laws are visiting from Bermuda, and they arrived this morning. So I'm gonna go help move some suitcases and get them settled in
Nice.
to their spot. And then we have this evening we're going for tapas dinner, family, and this weekend we'll be doing family stuff. No trading. Maybe I may have a look at crypto. Maybe just have a little look, like a peek.
Look, I'm sure you will.
But no trading. Well, seriously, this weekend gonna be some family. What about you? I know you do. You like to do some adventures and stuff on the weekends.
So no camping or hiking this weekend. But the plans are, what am I going to do this weekend? Might clean the car, might potch around with the car and give it a bit of TLC, as you do. So I'm probably going to do that. But okay, so we can see the trade, we can see where it's at. I'm gonna leave. So thanks, chat. Thanks, Mandela. I will see you all next week.
Cool.
And I'm just gonna steal Mandela's punchline. Happy trading.
It's all yours, man. All yours. Great trading, Andrew. Really well done. I think it shows the patience here, and you can make money, you can profit, you can grow your account when prices are trending up and trending down. And today was a great indication of a time, even though we're in an uptrend overall since April, we are still nimble and able to trade if prices are moving lower. And that was essentially what happened today. So both of us traded. I had a very modest gain of $100 today, kind of in and out. Andrew had some really good trades as well on his accounts. We tried to walk you through it as best we could, and we were able to give away a prize. So thank you to everybody who participated in the live draw. I think that's everything. Just a reminder, if you are interested in more information, if you'd like to join our community, send us a message. So our details are just down in the description. Take a second, have a look in the description. A lot of cool information in there for you to look at, and kind of share your insights. Let us know what you think about what we're doing and how we can improve. It's also important that we are listening to our community, and we always want our community to grow. And with that, thanks again. Thank you very much. Thank you everybody for watching the show. Thank you everybody for supporting us. We've been on for long enough today, I think. So with that, we'll say have a great weekend. Remember, today is Capital Preservation Day, so preserve that capital. And enjoy your weekend. Take care, everybody. Bye for now.